Hello and welcome to GoPanda. We got 10k plus versus 10k. I am black. For the first time in a while, actually. Yeah. Let's go for Orthodox. Oh, it's been... Oh, okay. Yeah. Orthodox. Orthodox versus Sanrensei, huh? Not sure if I've... Oh, okay. I got the title of the video at least. So basically I can come in here at any time. So what I need to do is just start building things like taking this extension. Now I have a double wing formation going. And actually I'll probably go... That's a 5 space. 5 space low or high? 5 space high. If he invades, I can attack. Up through, build this, get this wall, and invade. Surprised he didn't come take this. This is now not interesting, the top side here. I'm going to try to develop the left. He's going to develop the right. And I think the double wing formation is the way to go. If he does this sort of move, I'll do this move. Oh, excuse me. Still a little stuffy, but otherwise feeling good. I think my voice is decent enough where I will be doing Tesuji tonight, which is good. Alright. Since you didn't take another large extension, I will then. This is going to fall into the same boat as him. Like, I can do this invasion. I can even do this invasion. Because he likes boxes. The problem is that 4th line box is not that good. You'd like a 3rd line and a 5th line, usually. So how do we do with this? Do I just take 10 again to prevent him from jumping out again? Or should I just keep building? Let's see this. He can back off. That makes this invasion really hard later. Do I go in there now? Or should I build up my potential? Large extension, small extension. Let's see, this has a pincer problem. This looks comfortable. If he invades, I'll just take this wall. Build it with this. He needs to come and take this reduction point. So sense of direction. He's building something very big. This was just make it harder for me later. Do I do this now and try to live here? Or just let him take it and build my own? Okay, yeah, all right. You wanna do this? All right. I'm building a lot quicker than you, sir. This is probably terrible, but you wanna jump to the center now without making the small extensions? I'm all for that. Let's do that. You can have the left half. I don't even care. You can take the left half. I'll take the right half. So long as I got the center line here, I win. You're going to take 10 again, aren't you? Don't be shy. If you want 10 again, go take it. This reduction point is looking pretty weak now because now it's really heavily behind enemy lines. So now you have 2 of those. Odds are you'll defend it this way, defend it this way. Does it end in Sente? And then you have to come back and fix, right? So if you don't, then I can pull it out and run to that. And this, as far as the or the Russian invasion, he needed to be not Russian like from Russia. The Rush, R-U-S-H-I-N. I don't know if I made that clear. You need to be one closer because then you can threaten to link up. If you do that now, you really can't link up, and I won't need to respond here. I can immediately start covering. Because the problem is when you do this sort of thing. Let's see, can you clamp? Would that still work? I would descend, you'd go here. No, because I just Atari, right? Oh, okay. Okay, let's start building. Start building. You've already been building. As it is, his 4/4s are both open. Mine is for now. Let's see. This looks really timid. Either one. Either if I do either one of these, he's going to get a decent extension. Which one do I want though? This one helps secure the corner better, and then with one more move, it's fine. And actually, I could probably just do something like this and that, and then my corner's defended as well as. Well, this one will probably help with this a little bit better. If he approaches, I can actually kick him and then start the attack. So let's just do this. Again, doesn't outright protect the corner, but I had a feeling you'd take Tygem, but right now you're not making any points. Like even if you come in here, I'll just defend. I don't want to do this extension. I kind of want to just keep building, and if you push, I will just let you. Because this... I'll just keep building. It's fine. This isn't really building anything. Although now you're probably going to come up here, aren't you? See? He made a 4th line to 5th, 6th, 7th line. I made a 4th line to 6th line. Oh. Let's see. If I were to extend all the way to there and then get this extension, then I can do this invasion. That came up in one of our different GoPanda games. As it stands, if I jump there now, there is this sort of... Wait. There is that invasion, I guess. I have regrets. I kind of wanted to go here now. With this move, I kind of want to go here. The reason I wanted to go here is because then I can extend to here. And then if he ever takes this point to try and enclose the corner, then because I have this stone, I can actually do this invasion. And pretty much reduce all of this upper side. Yeah, Tygem. I can still live in the corner. I think I can live in Gote though. What is your plan? Like I said, if he approaches over here, I'll just kick him. So I've already got the extension point. You can still make a small sort of extension, but then I can just defend, securing all of that, or making it very secure. You are going to do that. Very nice. Okay. I've already got this extension, though. Which means that I can make you even more uncomfortable by taking a move like this or this. So now you don't have a base, really. A 2-space jump. So now you're running. Which one's better? This one? How do I attack this? More, I guess. I want to prevent him from getting here, so maybe this, and then I can get that extension. This is just gonna get him to jump here. So, and then I can get this move. That's the move I wanted anyways. So this gained basically no points for him. Now you're taking my corner. Okay. Problem is, this is really weak. How do I deal with that? If I do this, he can... Let's see what does he do. He links up. I do this. Atari, go here. If you pull back, I go here. If you Atari it, I Atari and connect. And you live in the corner. Yeah, you live in the corner. If I descend, what do you do? Actually, with that, then I can kill this stone off. Maybe I want that. Because I'll have this move, then I can Hane. And if he Hane's back, I can cut immediately because I have a stone right there. And actually, that's Atari then, because I'll have this then. Right? Yep, okay, that's Atari. I can cut off those two stones, secure all this side. He ends up getting the corner, but then this whole thing is nice and connected and very strong. Unfortunately, it ends in Gote. Or maybe I don't have to. That's only 2 points. The point is that I have the possibility for it. So I'm okay with that. If he does that, of course. And it looks like he's going to. So, if I go here, he can cut. I can do this. He can take that move. I can take this move, forcing him to capture. And then I can pull back. That's still Gote. Is there anything else I can do? I'm running out of time already, really? This descend here. If I go here, he goes there. I do Atari. Atari. I can still keep the corner, can't I? If he descends, I go here. If he connects, I Atari and connect. And you have to somehow live in the corner. Does that work? Are you trying to live here? Does this not work? Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Yeah, that's not big enough though. There's that jump there, so maybe it is big enough. Do I defend that now or do I let it go? If he jumps, I can just block. He can cut all that stuff off. Alright, I'll block it. So I managed to save the corner stuff. That is not a good move. So, let's start solidifying my territory then, huh? Take these two corners. That's interesting. No, that's correct. That's really interesting. That is not the right move. I mean, it's kind of similar. All right, yeah, I guess. This sort of invasion is going to be kind of coming a problem here. So I'm gonna start pushing into his territory a little bit. I've got some inlet into here, and if he ends up only getting this fourth line stuff, I'll be fine. That does not protect the corner though. In fact, I may just continue to jump in here. Or you know what? Now's a good time to take the corner. That's the problem with fourth line stones. They are not really secure. If I go back here, you have to fix, and then I can go here, right? And if you Hane, I can go here. That doesn't seem right. What about attaching? Is attaching the right move now? Not making this a change, but attaching here. Because then if you go here, I can descend and... This is actually a Tesuji problem, I think. Alright. Make you have cutting points. What about this? This Atari, and then I can push through and cut and Atari and descend. And oh man, there's some fun stuff. Poke, this, fix, Hane. You have to back off. If you do that, I can just Atari, and I'm fine. So you'll back off, and I'll be fine on the corner, right? Okay. You got a few cutting points with a lot of influence facing a very short stone. Oh, that's not a tower, is it? So let's see. This goes to that, and well, this one you'll actually respond to. Okay. This just goes to that, so I'm fine, aren't I? If I go here, you can get this honey in, of course, and I'll respond. But I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever. I got plenty. What do I do about that? Alright, so I took his 2 corners. I got basically this top side. He has this wall of influence facing this single stone, which is terrible. And his only points are really right in here. Do I just cap it? Do I attack it? Do I shoulder hit it? Shoulder hit seems kind of bad, actually. It will allow me to build up all of this, so maybe that's not a bad idea. Build up this, solidify it. If he ends up coming... Excuse me, I didn't even burp there. I've got some time to think. Kicking it and going here means he's going to run this way. Kicking it. You're going to try running into my territory, which I will not be very happy with. So we want to lightly guide him, although he's gonna be aiming for this attachment. And this one basically, if I go here, it basically says you gotta try to live in here now. I don't want to touch him. How do I attack this? Like, you can still attach, right? And then I have to fix somehow. So you can still get some eye shape, it looks like, and live there. Shoulder hit. Build up this whole wall here. Of course, there is still this thing, which shouldn't work, but remember, this is Q land, so Q stuff happens. This makes that a false eye. Let's see if you do that, then I can do this. That's something, okay. But that's not the point. That's not what I'm trying to do. What I want to do, nice move cap. Do you just go for the elephant's eye immediately? What else do we do? Just cap it? Allow him to go? Allow him to attach? Because then I can get this sort of move. Or does he try to push into my territory? If he pushes into my territory, then I'll block him off and force him to live. Okay. Don't let your opponent jump. So, are you going to back off? Or are you going to try to push in? You're backing off. Okay. So that means I can push here. Actually, I can push here and cover. Or just give it up and just take all that. This. If I just sit on it, what happens? If you pull back, I can do this. If you pull back, I can do this. Covering doesn't quite work yet. I need to move like this first. Let's see. Pulling back. If I go here, no, that's not good. Shoulder hit. You just do this sort of thing, and then there's this Atari and cutting point. What if I just block? What does he do? Do I just... Let's see, this, he responds, maybe. This, he responds. If I just take that directly, he captures. I fix, and I'm destroying this stuff. He now has an eye here. Then he can try and push through here. So rather than allow him to push through here, I'm gonna block. There is still this whole pushing thing, so I'd rather only have one knight's move there, so let's do this. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so making me fix. If I do this and this one you'll pull back, right? Because then you can't push up and cut. Unless you think you can live in the corner. Okay, good. Here, if you don't respond, I can Atari, and then you're going to have a fun time. Let's just defend the corner. Take the 12 points. Alright, but that's not really getting you much yet. This has the elephant's eye, so I don't really want to do that. I could just take territory and be fine. This he'll respond. If you don't pull back, that's Atari, and then it's just dead. Just take the territory. I've still got access to all this stuff. So if you start capping it, then I need to... Yeah, okay. But I've still got this, and then I can get that move. What? What are you doing? Do I try to kill it? Atari, capture. Or do I just Tane? Still got some jumps and stuff. Solidify my territory? Yes, please. You're what? What? All right. I'm for that. I'm game. This and then this. That's an empty triangle. If I just push, do you push back or do you connect? Can I go here? Yes, I can. You need to respond. I'm gonna do that one anyways, right? Well, this actually helps me get into his territory more. This one's gonna poke in here. That's what he's planning to do. Ba-dump. It doesn't go very far though. Because there's still this wedge or whatever you want to call this. All right, so he's pulling back. And now that whole wedge thing isn't going to work. Let's see, if he does this Atari and then pushes in here, it ends there though. Pushing up here doesn't work, cutting here, and then doing that doesn't work. So, yeah, I'll just keep poking in, I guess. Which one's bigger? This is Sente. Then there's this Atari thing, so I don't really want to do that. Just start solidifying territory. Endgame moves. Sure, let's do it. You're capping. That is not big enough, actually. Because now this destroys 6 points. That only really got you a couple. This is a Sente move against me. This would also get rid of the eye, and then I can Hane here. And it means that he can't block. He'd have to fix before blocking. So, this is also a big move, I think. Let's see, descend, go here, go here, go here. That's Atari, isn't it? Okay, so maybe I don't want to do that yet. Let's do this. Okay, yeah, you're gonna take the corner, that's fine. Don't care at all. Yeah, I don't really care. That's only 1 point. So This is worth a few. Looks like jumping here might be a decent move. Destroys a few. This one has more prospect. Just diagonal. Oh, there's a cut here though. Cut Atari, fix Atari. Although, after I extend and you fix, I need to start playing faster. So basically his points are going to come from a few here, some in here, but what I'm going to get from here and all the corners I think are, does that cut a problem now? Well, if he cuts it, it's worth 2 points. I'm going to destroy more with this move. Because now I can kill this thing. I got 6 stones in 36 seconds, which means I got 7 seconds of stone. Yeah, that's a thing, but I don't care. It's worth 2 points, and I get Sente back now. I mean, you lost way more over here capturing those 2-3 points. That's probably a terrible move. I'm kind of playing quickly here so I can get my new time. So I can push here. I can actually poke here and then screw it. It's a terrible move. Goody. That's what I was hoping for. So I got 17 seconds, so let's think about it a little bit. Any Sente plays? That's Sente, I guess. Sure, let's play it. That is not Sente. This is Sente, actually, for me. This is also a couple points. You're ignoring me, though. That goes to Ko. I don't really want to do that. I think that works. What do I do with this key move? So you are going to do that. Okay. That is not actually a Sente play, but he responded anyways. Cool. I'll take it. I realized it wasn't Sente because if I cut, oh, I guess I could kill that. So, maybe. And now I have time to think a little bit. So, where are the big points right now? I've killed this stone off. There might be some Aji and stuff later, but I can poke at this, and then I can like do this sort of move, and Atari, and oh man. I could make a few Gote plays, although I think that will cause problems without fixing something in here first, like this. This would guarantee life, although it's really slow right now. But with bulky, this isn't bulky 7? I should be fine, right? Like if he goes here, I just descend, and then self Atari, and I'm fine, right? Let's see, there's that move. I go here, and then I'm fine. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. Hi, Tiger. There's 2 points here. This is Sente for him, so this is a reverse Sente play, actually. Okay, so reverse Sente. You are not taking it, though. What are you doing? Yuhane Atari, you Atari, you have to come back, otherwise. Are you gonna crosscut? You're gonna crosscut. And try to live in here? If I just Atari and you go here, I can connect. You need to come back and connect. Then I can cover. And now you have to live. So I don't get it. You can get this move first, I guess. You're going to do that one. Alright. This removes Aji. Means you can't get that move for free. If I go here, he can get this and come back and actually make some shape. So I'm going to capture instead of extend. Now there's this double Atari, so if he wants to prevent that, he needs to connect, which means I can cut him off here. If he pushes, I can block. Either one of these cuts doesn't matter. I'll connect to the other. And now these two stones are going to try to live in here. At least that's what he's telling me. Yeah, that's a thing. Let's see. No, I have more liberties. You've got 3, I've got 4 on this group. If you pull this out, you have to cut here. But when you do that, I have this Atari, and I'm fine. If I do this, there's this Atari, and then I'm done, so I have to extend. You need to come back, and then I can turn. So, okay, so you spent 4 stones to reduce me by a few. Let's see, if you go there, I just connect, right? Or do you do Atari? Or do this move? Yeah, okay. Alright, so that's worth 4 points. Can I get 4 points anywhere else? There isn't a whole lot in here. This is worth more than 4 points. It's 4 points Gote, by the way. Now this is all nice and solid, which is good. Let's see if he cuts. I would just Atari, and then he can't connect because it's just dead. If he ever takes one of these 2 liberties, then I need to be worried about it, but right now I don't. I think I can destroy more points with this sort of stuff. This is a... If you... No, I can't do that one. This one... It's 4 points go day, man. This sets up this clamp. Which... Let's see, if he goes up, I Atari and go here. And Atari. Jeez. Okay. Is there anything that's bigger? That's a point, basically. I don't really want to give him Sente. Although that does set up this Atari and go here to this one, and then Atari. Huh. Is that the biggest move? Threat of something bigger. This one he'll probably just pull back. So instead of doing that, do I clamp? If he pulls back, then I do this. He can't cut it off, so I can do that. If he goes forward, I can do the same thing, right? I think I need this move first, though. But that's just Atari dead. Clamp. If he moves forward, do I go here? Does the Atari and... Okay. Where's the next big move? Can I attach here? Can I attach here? He throws in. Nope, I can't do that one. Can I do this one? If he wedges, I can connect. If he just descends, I'll just connect. But then I'm in. I think I can do this attachment. Now we have a table shape here. If you wedges in here, sorry, if you Ataris, that's not actually Atari, is it? I can just connect. If he goes down here, I can do this. So just fill in all the borders. Oh, that's interesting. Atari, dead. I get something out of this. A co thingy. Let's see, if I go here, he can do this one. If he goes here, then I can it's a co to save that one actually at this point. Although if I do this and he captures, then I can get this double Atari. No, it doesn't work because he just captures again. Sorry, there's a kitten distracting me on the side of the screen. Capture for co. For 1 point right now. Let's see, this Atari just ends it, and then there's nothing there. Hey, you, quit it. Come here. Go here. Actually, I think this is a decent co for me. Oh, we're actually gonna fight this, huh? Alright, well then I got some decent co threats, right? That's not actually a co threat. That's not a co threat. I don't have any co threats. This isn't cool. Extending here, I guess, is a local threat because he has a ton of threats with this sort of thing, though. So we'll capture. I don't know what I just clicked. For some reason, a search engine came up. I wonder if Cortana is still working in the background or something. I didn't say Cortana, though. I guess I said it now, but I didn't say it then. I don't know. Is that a threat? That is a threat, but then... Why am I fighting this co? I have enough points, don't I? Here to this... Why am I fighting this co? I don't really care about it. I can get this in Sente, so yay, I guess. So now this is decently solidified. There is still this whole thing. That doesn't quite work yet. I don't know why I was fighting a co. That's not really a point. This is a point in Gotai I don't want to take right now. If he throws in... I can just extend, right? Yeah, so, okay. So we're finishing this corner. I'll see, I am still coughing, and I will try to make sure that that's not a problem. If I go here, he goes there, and I go here. This should have been alive. Why isn't it? Oh, I'm fine, actually. Bump, ba-dump, ba-dump. Never mind, I'm fine. It's I versus no I. Alright, so you capture those 2 points. GG, sir. So now we're in the rest of the end game. And then I'll need to move like this, I think. Let's see, there's this Atari, and then this move, which makes me in trouble. So this is actually going to end in Gote if I take that right now. I don't want to do that right now. This is a point. It's not really Sente, though, because you can just connect to this stuff. That's Atari, and then you could cut that off. So this is not a good move. What else can we do? Start just solidify my territory, I guess. This giant black group in the middle is it's kind of a pain for him. See if I do this. This is Atari, and then that is Atari. Oh man, I'm gonna lose 2 stones no matter what, unfortunately. So I do this. That's Atari, and I need to save it, and then this is Atari and those, which means I capture. And then he connects, and I lose everything, or I can just give up those couple stones. So that's a good Tesuji for him. Good spotting, sir. All right. What else can we do here? That's a point. That is a couple points in Gote. Let's see if he were to go here. I think this might actually give me a couple points. Good Tesuji, sir. Good Tesuji. I wonder if I should have pulled back first. As it stands, I can go for a ko for that half a point, so I don't really care. This saves me a point-ish. And then actually I can get this, so maybe that's worthwhile right now. That means I can do this one. That is Atari. That is threatening to do this. See, it's threatening to do that, which means I can just connect. Actually, I don't even need to connect yet until he gets something like this in there. Which means I'll probably just connect there if he pokes in there. If he Ataris, or if he captures the stone, I will block, and then there is no problem. Okay. This is a big cut. So this eliminates all of these points in here for him. Just making sure there's no Atari. Now there's this move and this move, which means I can cut them off. Not that I can really kill this group. So this is not really important at all. At least not right now. What else can we do? There's this move, and it'll end in Gote. There's this move, which will end in Gote. This move, which will probably respond to. This is a couple points in Gote. What else can we do here? This is... Does that help at all? Does this help? Bump-a-dump. Ba-dump-ba-dump. I guess it does. If he just goes there, I can do this. And then eventually, if he does that, I can do that. That's a couple points. I think I'm going to take this one now, though. You're going to do that before taking care of this? Alright, but then when I do this, I'm fine, right? I mean, I was planning to come back anyways, so it didn't really get you anything. That is not important. So if you want to take that and start a ko thingy, that's fine. Let's see. Yeah, there's this wedge coming up. You're gonna capture. Well, this prevents the wedge and solves all of the problems. There's this Atari thing, descent, Atari, dead, okay? Yeah. No? Let's see. If I connect, now there's this Atari and connect. I have an I, and now you have 2 liberties. If you take the outside liberty, I Atari. If you take this liberty, then I Atari. So I don't think you're... And then plus I have this capture if I need it. I don't think that works. Bump, ba-dump. Because I got this. And now you're down to 2 liberties. Oh shit, that's Atari. This is Atari. Son of a... Well, hold on. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's see. Atari, capture. Atari, cannot connect. I end up killing it. Shortage of liberties, sir. Although he ended up getting all this stuff, of course. Which is kind of unfortunate. So he'll, oh, well, I'll fix, okay. So did he really gain anything from that? I mean, I know he got this stuff, but I captured 2 stones. I captured 4 of his. Hard to say. I don't know if that was really a... I don't know if that was a gain. Taking liberties. Okay. This... Well, because he has these 2, that's... Well, actually, you know what? That does actually save me a point. So I can push through here and Atari. Get that Atari, I guess. That leads to death, so don't want to do that. If he connects here, I'll need to do something about it. So this is actually Sente, unfortunately. Excuse me. If I go here, eventually I have to fill this, but let's go to... Let's see, if I take this one, I might be able to, well. Am I missing something? If he pulls this out. It's just gonna go to that though, isn't it? And then I'm fine. So he can't pull this out. He can Hane, Atari. Pull it out, pull it out, pull it out. And then I'm already got a net going, so if he goes again. Okay. Let's see, I can capture this, I guess. It's only with a couple points. But he didn't connect it. Then I can go here, which is worth another point. Potentially more, because that's Atari. And then I can keep going. This... Couple points in Gote. This actually gets me a point. This also does, I think. Well, if he pokes up there. Well, this sets up this. Atari, Atari, and connect, right? Throw in, does that work on this? This sets up this. Atari, Atari, connect. Throw in, oh, it doesn't quite work. I need to connect first. Just looking at my options here, I don't know what that was. It's breaking the bamboo joint, of course, which means that he eventually can force me to do this. Let's see if he throws in. If he goes here, I'll connect. What else? What else is there? There's a couple moves. That threatens to poke that. But then all my other stuff kind of goes away. What is a good move? I'm gonna go here, I guess. And then I get this point. And now I can do some more reduction. Like I can poke through here. And I can get this Atari. And then I can go here. I can start a co. I don't think it's actually in trouble though. See this to that? Yeah, it's not in trouble. So reducing that a little bit, I can go here to reduce it some as well. Like this is a point in Sente, right? Well, I would need something like this first, I think. So I'm going to take this one now. So with all of his scattered points, do I have enough? See, if he pokes in here, I do this. If I do this, he does that. Which one's better? Does this one get me any points? It will eventually force me to connect, right? So, although this takes a liberty off of that, so I'm going to take that one. Alright, so you're preventing that. I can poke through here. Like this is a point. This is a point. Poking, poking. And then that actually becomes death. So if I go here and then go here, I need to come back and actually connect. So let's poke through here. Or capture. I'm going to capture. Now if I poke through here, like I said, I can poke through here, I can poke through here, and then I need to connect. I can poke. I can poke. And now if he goes here, this is actually dead, so I need to connect. So let's Gote. A few points in Gote. So I'll do that, sure. I'm not really worried about that too much. Is there anything else bigger on the board? There's a lot of coal looking things though. So I guess we're to that point. Let's see, you connect that one. Yeah, I guess that is a point. There's all of these coals. I think this is a point. No, because he's going to fill it in with this stuff. Yep. So this wasn't a point. Those other two were points. I'm not doing a very good job. Is this a point? No. So there's all these, he has all these coal things. I will eventually have to fill this, but I don't want to do it now. So we just start coals are worth a third of a point. Can I take any points out? Either these are Mii for me. This one is not though. Although since it's all connected, it's still an I, right? So it doesn't matter. If I get both of these, well, I can't actually take them because if I take that, then he just Ataris and God. All right. Yeah, that's Atari, so you can actually get both of those anyways. So okay. Let's see. Is this a point? No, because again, it's connected and alive on both sides. So it looks like we're to the coal-looking endgame stuff. This one has more potential, actually. You're just gonna fill. That's fine. I will take it. I think the rest is Dame. Like I said, those were going to be points regardless. So I actually don't need to do anything until he does that one. So that's Dame at that point. That actually doesn't do anything. Alright, so that's Sente Atari, of course. Yeah. You have so many Ko's though, sir. It's a triple Ko! Yeah. Just be stubborn and take them all. Is there any more? Or is it the last one? I think if I go here, I'm fine. I'm gonna have to do that one eventually. Which means you can fill. I can Atari now. And I think that is about it, isn't it? I can't do anything here. And I just got a new set of stones, so that's not really a point. Because again, this is alive, that's alive, therefore. Start filling in Dame, I guess. This looks interesting. It doesn't do anything though. This giant cross. Oh, what is this? It is nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. This means I will not be helping you. This is pretty aggressive. Forces you out, but I don't think you have enough room to live, do you? This is meant for Sibicky, and I don't think you can live in the corner with this. If you cross-cut, I just Atari, and there's not enough flexibility. So, this probe is way too late. If you want to do that probe, you need to do that a lot sooner. Yeah, because as it stands, this is not going to live. If you cut now, I just Atari. You're honeying. Alright, well then I will... just do this. If you take that move, I take this move. Did I screw up? No, it's Ko. If I go here, and you take this one, that's Atari, and you're dead. If you connect, I take this one. Yeah, if you do that, then I take this one, and you're dead. Okay, cool. Is that the last of it? I do believe it is. Okay, so that's all dead. Looks like Dame, yep, done. 20.5 points. Yep, that is a good score. Okay, let me see. Thank you. Oh, I can't say it in here, can I? Hello, Gene. Welcome to my video. I wanted to look at game records. That's right, that's how we do this now. And the chat disappeared, unless they were... anyways, so let's look at this one. Come on, open. Open! So, Orthodox versus Sanrensei. Get into this ridiculous high territory battle. I'm wondering if I shouldn't have capped here. This attachment's too far. This seems really far as well. I mean, you can get some sort of shape, I guess, but if you live small here and I get all this influence. Let's see, let's go back to the game. So I took away your base. I ended up getting this move. I never got to use this invasion here. This invasion works by playing here. Forgot how it goes now, though. It's been a while. But basically it threatens to link up with this stuff, so or take the corner. So if you defend the corner, then I believe I don't remember. I need to go back and review that. So I shouldn't be putting these things out and playing them without first. I think that is the move, though. Anyways, backing up. He took my corner immediately. And I ended up killing it anyways. So he's just trying to make life here, which is fine. But with it being linked to this, I don't have stones close enough to really cut this right now. So let's just start taking corners. This was wrong. That is the move to do it. You need to come back and take, oops, nope, you need to take this one. I need to fix, and I think you need to take this one because I can run and run to the stone. So you need to net it. If I pull it out, you just net, you're fine. So that's what it should have looked like. These stones also help reinforce this bottom side. Not that it was really an issue later, but this would be more like one of the pincer josekis, and then you just sort of fix here. And then the pincer joseki, I think, ends with me jumping, but you've already got a stone there, so I probably have to drop down. But it does a similar thing. See, so you turned. And now I'm alive, and then you come back and fix. I wonder. Could I have clamped? Or could I have done this? Because this just dies. Unless you start to go for it, I guess. Anyways, you turned, I made life. Incente! Just start building. Yeah, I need to fix. I don't know if I did that in the right order. It looks correct. Like, this is similar to what happened in the Tesuji book, and I'm pretty sure the attachment was the correct move. I don't know if the continuation was, since there was this jump poking through and then leaning. Don't defend right away. Take the side for. Yeah, as often happens, like with this sort of formation, if you have these two stones with these 4 white stones, you need to have Sente on at least one of the sides in order to live in Gote. In this case, I had Sente on both sides, I think. Because then you Hane, they respond, you Hane the other side, and then you fix one of the two, and whichever one is Sente, they need to fix so that you can make life in Gote. So that's, how do I do that? So if you have this sort of formation, this is what I'm talking about. If white has a Sente on either side, if either one of these Hanes are Sente for white, that means white can live here in Gote. If neither of them are, then white's dead, because white can't fix both. So let's assume that there's a ton of black stones here. When white fixes one, black just takes the other. And then, does that work? Or is black or white still alive? It's a ko. Okay, it's a conditional ko, I suppose, because when white takes this, black throws in for a ko. Yeah. Anyway. Oh no, the scroll bar is disappearing again. No. Crap. Alright, where was I? Okay, invaded the other corner. Lived decently. Just solidified my territory. I would have thought he would have... There's a lot of moves, like, I mean, yeah, that maintains connection, I suppose. Maybe I'm underestimating those moves. Getting this was nice. It allowed me to give up this connection here, because then I could live. So that was nice. That was probably too slow, especially with this. But this isn't Sente, as I said before. If I have a stone here, you know, somewhere in here taking the Liberty off, then it is. But he did not need to respond to this. That was a mistake on his part, because I can't cut this. Even if it goes to something like this, it's a capturing. Oh wait, you know what? I do win. What about 2 in Hane? Well, I can't do that. What about him Haneing and 2? Still Atari. Alright, I take it back. Maybe it was a good move for him to respond to that. Not sure what this was. I mean, I got him some forcing moves to get in a little bit, but had me worried for a little bit. And this ko is dumb. Okay, so instead of this ko, I should have probably just played this, and there is so many cutting points. This pretty much fixes all of them, though. I'm not sure what I really gained by trying that ko. So maybe I should have just played nice. And I did not have enough ko threats for this. Not enough big ones anyways. Oh, and then with this, this actually threw me off in a game. I don't think recently, but a few months ago. Where I would see this and I'm like, well, I'm just dead then. He can throw it and I'm dead. But no, you have this liberty here. And because of that liberty, then this is fine. It's I versus no I. So don't be afraid if someone takes your 2-1 point here. You are going to be just fine. Maybe not that. Maybe you have to do this one. Because then if they do this, it's a similar thing. If they pull here, then you got an I. So you can't do the diagonal. You can't take the 2-1 point here. If you do, then this goes to Seki. It's Seki, right? Right, because black can't play that without Self-Atari, and that's Self-Atari as well, so it goes to Seki. If you play the 2-1s, you need to hit it on the head, and it reverts to what we had before. If it goes to that. But it doesn't. It didn't, so... yeah, that was kind of terrible on my part. But the other sequence I was looking at, if I try to save these, this is Atari, this is Atari, and then you can come back, that's Atari. So, and then because this group is cut off, this is gonna kind of struggle for eyes now. Like this pokes out this eye. Looks like I can get an eye here. Oh man. Yeah, so anyway, so to avoid that, I just gave up those 2 stones. I learned my lesson from the Congress. I did not, I didn't go over this in a video yet, and I'm not sure if I will or not, but there was one game where I made 2 big mistakes that I noticed, where I could have just, given up 2 stones. You could have solidified your entire territory and be fine, but nope, I want to save those 2 stones. God darn it. Gosh darn it. And it ended up costing me the game because I had this giant group that I was now committed to and had to run out, and I just could not save it at that point. Yeah, this could have been dangerous if he had connected here first. Oh, sorry. Before doing any of this stuff, if he had taken this one, in Gote, of course, I would have gotten something else. Like, let's say I took that one later, and he ignored it. Although, no, okay, let's say push there. And then he did this. Now I'm kind of in trouble if I block this way, because this is Atari, and now I only have... I'd have to fight a ko for this, right? Not this one. This one? I got lucky here as well that this was a squeeze. I should have probably just played this one. Yeah, I should have played this one instead of the other one. I would have been fine. Can't... yeah, because at this point he can't Atari, but in this case, this would be Atari and dead. So backing up to the game now, because he didn't play that move, he played this one first. When he played here, I needed to play this one. This would have prevented all of that whole sequence. I don't know why I thought that was a good move. Because this is just dead. It's 2 liberties to 3 with an I, which means this is Self-Atari. You need to play this one first, but then I can just play this, and I'm fine. That doesn't work. Yeah, I could have avoided that entire sequence where I had to set up a squeeze, and he ended up getting 2 captures, it looks like, and a few points. Where I could have saved all of that. Yeah. So anyway, endgame. My endgame was not as good as his. I took a lot of non-points. That was a point, for sure. That was a non-point though. If you poke there, I mean, I have to come back and connect anyways. And yeah, that was a non-point. I should have, I don't know, what would have been a good move? Maybe start one of these ko's. Ko. Dame, this did not work. Again, this probe is way too late. Because the idea of, this the reason I chose this one is because the usual continuation is this sort of thing. And he can get a few free forcing moves, but then he needs to jump out here. This is a Sibicky shape. Those stones aren't going to live. In fact, when white goes to... I can't actually do that. Again, white needs to go here. When white jumps there, then black cuts through and actually kills these stones off. But then white makes some nice shape on the outside. But there's no room to run. So trying to make Sibicky by this probe is way, way too late. Now, if I had done this, there might have been something. No, it's the same thing. It just reverts. What am I doing? Let's see if I pulled back, maybe. No. Could this have turned into anything? No, there's just not enough room to relive. Okay, never mind. Anyways, so that's basically it. Looks like a 20-point victory. That's good way to start the day. Got a few more games to go, so look forward to that in the next few days. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, please like it. If you're new around here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or feedback, please leave them below. And again, if you haven't checked out the contest yet, I'll leave a link in the description. Go check it out. All you have to do is be a subscriber and leave a comment. Preferably the comment should say something along the lines of, I want to see attacking or opening. That seems to be the two main contenders now for the next book series coming up. If not, just saying, hi, great idea, whatever. There's a couple of comments like that. It's good enough. But the main thing is that you leave a comment. That way I can take your username and put it on a spreadsheet and do some sort of randomization later. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.